Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is BT Plays here, and today we'll be going over some tips for beginners on the Crew 2. I'm making this video because I have seen a lot of new players on the Crew 2 recently, so I thought I would help them out. But before we get into this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, as it does help out the channel. I'm going to jump straight into it. So the first tip I have for new players is to stick with one discipline and focus on that. What I mean is, in-game you can choose to play different events, and these events, known as disciplines, require different vehicles to be used that differ from other disciplines. Although you do get a starter vehicle for free with each discipline, they aren't the greatest when first starting out, so sticking with the same discipline you can upgrade your vehicle faster, which allows you to increase the difficulty of races, which allows you to get more money and followers in the long run. It's also best to stick with one discipline because parts cannot be transferred from discipline to discipline. So once you have parts for one vehicle, you cannot put them on another vehicle. So it's always best to just stay with one discipline and just upgrade and upgrade and upgrade until you get the max parts for that discipline. It differs, sometimes it's 280, sometimes it's down to like 160, even 70. It all depends on what performance level it goes up to per discipline. Now, if you are following step number 1 but think you need a new vehicle, then you should complete as many photo ops as possible. These may be limited right at the start, but the further you make it into the story, the more photo ops you will receive. All you have to do in photo ops is take photos in-game of landmarks, vehicles, and even animals. Each photo op gets you around 15,000 crew bucks, which is pretty good for starting out. As a beginner, I would recommend doing as many of these landmark ones as possible, because all you have to do is go to cities and just take pictures of famous landmarks such as Brooklyn Bridge, Wall Street, the Statue of Liberty, Miami Beach, stuff like that. Very simple stuff, but it does pay very well when you're first starting out. And even doing like 10 of them, you've already made quite a bit of money. So I highly recommend doing as many photo ops as possible. The next tip is to focus on followers to grow from rookie to icon level. Icon level has many benefits, such as unlocking more races and the ability to unlock vehicles for free as well. But you need to know how to reach that level as a rookie. One way to gain followers is to complete events. Unfortunately, starting out you won't have many events to your disposal, so you may have to repeat them over and over to level up. But another way is to freestyle in free roam to level up. This essentially means doing stuff like drifting, jumping over stuff, or stunts in a plane, and each of these that you complete will give you followers. Some of them also require time, so for example, the longer you drift, the more followers you will get. I also have a video talking about how to get followers really quickly that will link in the description down below. Now that you are on your way to icon level, another tip I will give is to never miss out on free vehicles. Especially starting out, you need as many vehicles as possible. With the implementation of the Motor Pass or the Season Pass, players can earn a free vehicle each season by collecting the right amount of Motor Stars. You can find how to gain Motor Stars in the Motor Pass section on the main menu. As well as having enough Motor Stars to get a free vehicle, you can also unlock vanity items for your character and vehicles, and in some cases, money as well. So this is worth doing, I think. There are also free vehicles that can be unlocked by completing stories, although these can take a longer time and you don't earn money and followers during the time completing the story. But if you do want a free vehicle, then you can also complete stories as well. Now that you are on your way collecting vehicles, gaining followers and earning money, one last tip I will give you is to participate in the live summit as much as possible. This is a group of 9 events that change every week, and these events offer participants with prizes such as free vehicles, followers and vanity items. Many of the events within the summit offer followers for just completing the event, so I recommend doing them to increase your followers. I also recommend completing at least one event, even if you get a low score, because once that summit has ended, you will be given bronze. But most of the time when finishing bronze, you can get anywhere from 100,000 to 500,000 followers. So make sure you do not miss out on the live summit. Even if you can't do any of the summit until you are icon level, it is still worth doing, because if you are earning like 100,000 followers, you can still easily level up. And obviously you want to get to that first milestone, which is icon level 100, to unlock that Camaro. But that is all the tips that I have for today's video. Hopefully they did work for you, and if they did work, tell me what you think of them down below, and also tell me any other tips that I can give down below as well. And while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next video.